Today I would like to explain my vision of education and constructive system of evaluation. I will prove that standardized tests are no longer efficient or valid. Contemporary world has novice demands, priorities, and expectations. The issue of education is considerable, changing since the level of quality is questionable, especially when evaluated from students' point of view to the teachers. Nevertheless, today we will discuss as an issue that both teachers and students agree. These issues are phenomenon of a standardized test, which are allegedly positioned as the ultimate measure of quality of educational process. The tests do not combine efficiency of studying course or actual competence of the constraints and unjustified challenges for all the participants of the educational process. Lead the change. Contemporary education acutely requires qualitative adjustments. Such an urgent need is predetermined by the fundamental shifts transpiring in the market of employment, personal growth, and career development. The level and quality of education should be holistic, solid, and applicable to the practical performance. Moreover, the amount of knowledge should not interfere with creativity, globally relevant perceptions required by the increment quantity of employee stakeholders all over the world. Abolishment of the standardized test is an ultimate need, so as creativity, significant accomplishment, socio-cultural diversity, and unbiased attitude is promoted. I will just demonstrate some of the statistics to confirm the acuteness of currently discussed dilemma. 64% of Americans consider that standardized tests are excessively emphasized. The majority of the parents agree. The ultimate significance of testing was supported by only 14% of respondents. The aforementioned facts confirm that the attitude of the prevailing majority of the stakeholders of the educational process is negative. The urgent need for novice approach is apparent. Lead the change. Foreign students are often discriminated during standardized testing process. The offense may be intended since it is located lingual scope, but it is undetermined that the principle of equality and proper access to education, the ultimate dilemma, is an actual success of foreign students during tests considerably disrupted by their nationality and language barrier. It means that students could use their potential maximum. There is also evident of lack of objectivity in tests that are, as far as measures, only a part of the whole competence acquired by a student. Hence, the test outcomes are fragmented, partial, and thus cannot be justified and credible. Absence of what combination to efficiency in an educational process is one more influential factor. The tests do not provide students with particular experience or novice and necessary skill for their future practical performance. Statistics confirm a considerable level of stress-related tests. The stress transpires both in the students and teachers. Stress is not a constructive factor for succeeding in an education as well as in the future career, and students should not associate health problems with educational achievements or failures. It is evident that the conceptual framework at the educational process should be quality of improvement. Hence, the major targets of novice approach to evaluation efficiency is studying and the level of academic competence of each as creativity, which is complementary aspect. Significant accomplishments are not as luck or no luck at the test. Social diversity as a crucial proof of globalized community. Diversity acquires incremental significance in both academic and corporate worlds. Unbiased attitude, which is a premise of constructive teaching and effective. The optimal solution for a presented dilemma is abolishment of the standardized test and develop a more dimensional and potentially constructive system of assessment. Such as a fundamental shift will require time. A novice system of evaluation will trigger expansion of knowledge and skill, which is in turn will lead to recommended value of quality of knowledge. The freedom of choice could be justified by the relevant potential, but primarily students will learn that they are really interested in and cared about. An individual approach to each student will contribute to both equally among students and timely adjustment of the level of knowledge of work. Promotion. of diversity and who's regarded as a constructive aspect of education in the globalized community. Lead the change. Think of education as a complemented experience which lasts for many years. It is possible to express this magnificent via several words or several minutes. Imagine a vast terrain. Will you know how much about it if you cast a glimpse or two? Such examples reflect the depth of currently discussed dilemma. Fragments fail to represent the whole phenomenon, but rather than illustrate potential embodiments. Hence the question, do we need to semi-professionals, fragmented experts, lucky graduates, or do we really care about the quality? Or do these questions remain open? Be honest, think globally. Does it matter who will care for your close person at the hospital? Does it matter who will teach your child one day? Answering these questions will define the factors. Lead the change. Plan of action. Recommend the initiative, a necessary fundamental shift in the scope of education encompasses to follow. Discussion of issue of concern or several conferences and seminars an efficient educational process invite both opponents and proponents of the currently discussed idea as speakers as we provide the maximal. Development of the alternative curriculum is responsible to step in the definition of the future. Design of the novice system of assessment is a challenge that is expected to reflect all currently values and priorities. Testing period. Launch the given system. The slogan for the course of improvement should always be beware of. Make a difference, be objective and free to accomplish. Make sure it works, and again, lead the change. Thank you.